Oregon State off to a 2-0 start this season. 3-0 would match their best start since 2014. Impressive wins over Boise State at home in week 1, in which the defense forced 5 takeaways. And then last week, Nigel, of course, the last-second victory over Fresno State. First time ever the Beavers have won in Fresno.
And I'm going to tell you, I think people look at this game, and Jonathan Smith talked to his team about this could be a trap game. Don't fall into it. It falls right between Fresno State and USC next week. These Montana State Bobcats are for real. There's a reason they went to the FCS National Championship game last year, and they will give the Beavs everything they can handle today.
Blake Glessner to kick, and that is Damian Martinez to receive. Martinez bopping around, helmet loose on the field. Flags come out. So block in the back by the Beavers right out the gate. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fires it downfield. How about the catch right off the bat? Trayshawn Harrison, some sure hands. And we welcome those of you that were just catching the action between Washington in the backfield. You see that 2 tight end set for the Beavers. Play action. Nolan has his man open in the zone coverage. Easy pitch and catches whatsoever for the Beaver offense on their opening drive. The handoff this time. Fenwick off to the races, and he is in the end zone. Beavers with their first score.
I love it. You got to talk about it, my man, Tali Fuaga. You go down to Brandon Kipper. They seal it inside.
All time in Portland for the Beavers. First time since 1986. They've played up here in the 503 area code. Back to receive for Montana State. Nice little return here, shedding a few blockers. That's Marquis Johnson getting near the 40-yard line for the Bobcats. Tommy Mellott, they love this talented sophomore, not afraid to run it, but instead, Sean Chambers will get the first carry of the game. You love the transfer from Wyoming and the way he uses his feet. Mellott in the shotgun position, fakes the pitch. He's going to take it himself. Able to scamper across midfield for the first down, finally brought down by Rajon Wright. Game to start this season. The handoff to Mellott. Mellott outside. Cleveland Thomas Jr. finally banged out of bounds.
Speed option, double quarterbacks, and now how about the fly sweep to then the read option pitch out to the edge.
Mellott thought about it, gonna run off once again. Heads to his left, spins, finally brought down near the 30-yard line. Again, Alex Austin in on the tackle.
And there's that quarterback run game again. Tommy Mellott with a big run for the first down again. It looks like there's a little bit of confusion even on the sideline. Trent Bray looks like, I don't know what's going on with their headsets, but
Willie Patterson, the motion man. Mellott going to keep it himself this time. And he has no intention of going down. He's going to take this contact just short of the first down.
You see here again, 55, my man is running down the field. Doesn't even know who to block. JT Reed is like, I don't even know who to hit right now because, again, they're making the Beavers defend the entire field, stretching them outside.
State. Mellott will take it himself. Mellott. And that's going to be short right there, Nigel. So the Beaver defense forcing a 4th down. Chambers will take it himself. Chambers plowing forward to the goal line will get a little help. And that is a touchdown on 4th down for Montana State.
So again, they load up the inside. You see McCartan jump outside. And that is a big man. Sean Chambers is not a small man, 6'3", 235 pounds. 9
of those plays were runs for Montana State. Here's the kickoff. Martinez will let that bounce out of the end zone. Breaks after that. And how about this into the game? Jack Coletto saw him in the backfield. The pass here by Nolan near the first down marker. Nolan's number, and Jonathan Smith said his numbers would be even better if we could hang on to the football. Nolan this time going through his progressions and
again in and out.
Much higher degree of difficulty for Gould. Here comes the pressure from Montana State. Nolan going to get out of the pocket, scamper to the right, and Nolan lowers his head. Nolan, the pitch outside this time to Jam Griffin. First time we've had a chance to call his name, and he is swiftly brought down in the backfield. And that is Simeon Woodward. Stayed under 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Offsides, free play. This time Gould hauls it in. And Nolan able to connect.
Beavs on this 3rd down.
Musgrave was a huge third down target. Nolan this time, and how about the catch behind his body? And then hanging on to the football as he gets knocked to the ground. That's finally James Campbell. State right behind Nolan. This time the handoff to Fenwick. Fenwick trying to fight his way forward for the first down, but he will be quickly stood up. This time Nolan will try and push it forward. Gets a little help from Fenwick, and that'll pick up the first down for Oregon State. Here's Nolan, fakes the handoff. Nolan scanning the back of the end zone, lobs one up, trying to go for it through tough coverage. How about the catch on the outside? Trayshawn Harrison with the touchdown. Touchdown rushes on the season. Kickoff coming from the 20-yard line after the unsportsmanlike penalty. And that'll give Marquis Johnson plenty of runway to work with. Johnson trying to find his blockers up the field, but quickly swarmed by a couple of Beavers. Second series of the game. Mellott trying to
interception.
And that is picked off. Perfectly read. And Oregon State, the defense, getting their first takeaway since the first game of the season against Boise State. And that Nolan, Coletto shifting in the backfield. Nolan, play action, has Coletto in the flat, going to look downfield, and Trayshawn Harrison with the leaping grab, diving forward. First down, Oregon State. Second down for the Beavers. Handoff again on the outside. Here's Griffin, an excellent tackle made on the edge. Nolan Askelson. That is textbook right there, Coach.
Backs, are you kidding? What year? I know we haven't played here since 1986, but
Nolan fakes the handoff. Wide open, and that is Jake Overman making the catch and sending bodies to the turf.
Back to the I-backs.
The handoff, Fenwick. Nolan going to try and sneak it in himself, gets a push.
Touchdown.
That'll be touchdown, Oregon State. State team and the Beavers hoping they can be 3-0 when they meet the Trojans.
Oh, there's been some epic battles when the Trojans come to Corvallis. Looking for another one next week.
Marquis Johnson, a chance to return it once again, has a couple of blockers, hits the seam. Johnson to the outside, has a blocker in front of him. Johnson, it's a foot race. Marquis Johnson, a house call for the Bobcats.
What a great way to block it up, and a couple of Beavers just made bad decisions going underneath blocks. The Bobcats take advantage and answer with a quick strike. It's been a non-factor, which is sometimes a good thing, because here it's a factor and not a good thing. The caravan of Bobcats.
And you knew trouble was brewing, Nigel, when he had three blockers in front of him and took it to the weak side of that coverage, and they just had a numbers advantage on the outside.
Yeah, know how to win. And I tell you right now, we've got a situation where this has been an explosive game. It's 21-14. We're barely into the second quarter. And
State, Nolan under center. Nolan right across the middle, and how about the catch after the hit for Harrison? And with those drops, he has been nothing short of sure-handed this game. Fenwick to the outside, another stiff arm trying to pry free. Finally brought down by Reddy Short. So obviously the staff loves the leadership and performance of this line, and quickly thrown down. That is Sebastian Aldez with the hog tie and throwdown of Damian Martinez.
And look, that is not surprising, because when we talked to Willie Matt Garza, he is the center point of the defense. And you look here, he beats Brandon Kipper across his face. And he said, look, when you look at this guy, I'll tell you what, he's 6'3", 290 pounds. He ain't no FCS, I'm a lower level player. He looks like one of those Pac-12, Big 12 defensive linemen, according to Willie Matt Garza, showing blitz.
The handoff, and that is Martinez able to wiggle his way forward. Might be just short of the first down to Jake Overman. The pitch outside, Martinez loses it, picks up the dribble. Martinez scampering ahead, finally brought down. Oregon State. Nolan, the keeper, the pitch outside, and Martinez quickly brought down.
You know what? When he speed option to the edge, does a great job. And look, if you pause it, look to the right. If he just cuts back towards the ref, there are no white jerseys in there. And
on the season. Nolan in the pocket, plenty of time, up top, Bolden wide open for the Beaver touchdown.
Lanes, and we'll be good to go.
Marquis Johnson back to receive, and he'll let that sail to the end zone. Mellott will keep it himself, floats it up top. Trayton Pickering with the reception. Pickering trying to plow his way forward, but a flag on the field.
But I think there's a holding.
Holding for 2 of the offense. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still second down.
1/2, we get a Wesley Snipes reference. Here's Mellott trying to find it to the outside, and that is like taking candy from a baby. Rajon Wright trying to tiptoe the sideline.
And to watch for quarterback draw here.
Nolan, a strike and a touchdown for Anthony Gould as he hits pay dirt. Left here in this first half of Providence Park. Marquis Johnson takes it again. Johnson sheds a few tacklers, finally met down near the 17-yard line.
And that
line with his helmet on behind that coaching staff. Mellott will zing it to the outside, and that is scooped up by Cleveland Thomas Jr.
a lot of passes.
3rd and 3, Chambers following his lead blocker, trying to crawl for that first down yardage, and he's going to be short.
They got a great view of the game, though.
Here's Gould back to receive. Gould will take it to the outside, quickly wrapped up, finally brought down. So credit the Montana State special teams for hustling down there.
Back the pack.
Back the pack, baby. Here's Nolan. Play action, got some receivers down the field. Options to choose from. Trayshawn Harrison yet again. Play clock down to 2. Nolan, this time the handoff. Martinez able to muscle forward, and Martinez will pick up the first down. Under a minute left. Oregon State trying to punch it in one more time before halftime. Oh, that pass incomplete. John Dunmore. That's going to be a flag on Montana State as he was hit before the ball got there.
Again, there's a chance. I know Chance Nolan wanted to step into that throw, and look, Montana State got a nice little pass rush, and there were guys at his feet, so he wasn't able to step in there the way he wanted to, but just coming over top.
44 seconds left in the first half. Nolan stepping up, has to get it out. Quickly brought down, Fenwick is. Simeon Woodward once again. Brody Grebe with the pressure.
Coverage here.
3rd and 10 for Oregon State. Nolan stepping up, has time. This time dumps it off, and a little miscommunication. I think he was ahead of the line of scrimmage.
Miscue of the kickoff return for a touchdown.
Here's Hayes, the kick from 46 yards out. That is no good.
Had the leg, just wide right.
Marquis Johnson back to receive from Montana State. Took one to the house from 98 yards in the first half. This time we'll go ahead and take a knee, and that'll set up another drive for the Bobcats. And
been so banged up at the running back position. And you got Mellott going around the corner on the stretch, and already hits the Beavers with a first down.
How serious do you take Mellott as a potential receiving threat?
About as much as that's why they brought him back in the middle.
Mellott will take the handoff. He gets hit. Bobcats 1 for 4 on 3rd down. Mellott, pressure coming from behind, able to flip it out. But the Oregon State defense putting a lid on that. Low kick, not much hang time. Gould will have a chance. Gould gets open. Gould this time racing to the sideline. He's got a block. Nothing but Gould down the sideline, and the Beavers with a haymaker on special teams. Marquis Johnson will go ahead and take a knee. Let's take quicker. That was one of the things the coaching staff said they're trying to emphasize this year. Designed run. Mellott trying to work his way up the field, breaks the tackle. And a tough run by Mellott.
Here's the drink, as they used to say. And here's the quarterback run game again. And again, just the one thing that's a little interesting is the Beavers.
Pressure coming. Mellott rolls out, and a nice one-handed snag by Thomas Jr. to keep the chains moving.
And every now and again, the O just makes a play, but does a great job bringing pressure off the edge towards the side of the sprint out, thinking, okay, this will be able to pull him up and maybe stop this.
Keeps it himself, a little juke, and Mellott going to take it downfield. How about the footwork by Mellott? Big gain for him, and Mellott now over 100 yards on the ground.
It's be really frustrated. Like, look, man, I've called the perfect defense for this thing twice. And Ryan Cooper, you got to find a way to make that play, young man. I can't put you in a better spot than to have you. And again, they get him on the quarterback run game, and again, they hit the edge.
Mellott to his left, pinballing forward, picks up another first down for the Bobcats. 32 pounds, the transfer from Wyoming. Chambers this time fakes the pitch, spins, stays on his feet. Chambers trying to fight forward. Gain of about 8. Joe Burton and that magic 8 ball if they're working. And yes, this is the 8th consecutive quarterback run. That is good for a first down, brings it down to the Beaver 9. 2nd and goal for the Bobcats. Chambers are keeping himself up the gut for the touchdown. And just like that, Montana State answers back. And really using what worked best for them at the beginning of this game here.
Every one of the defenders for Oregon State fits exactly how Montana State wants them to fit. At some pair in the right picture, that's what being a head coach does to you. It's like you saw Obama before he was president. Here we go.
Here comes Bolden.
Nope, he's gone. Forget about it.
He's gone. It is a foot race. Glessner able to turn him around.
That is the fastest kicker in America. Holy Toledo.
Touchdown.
This is every kicker's nightmares. This dude one-on-one, and he runs for the sideline and for the look at my man speed. Look, Coach Vegan, put that man at wide receiver. Get him outside. Defensive back,
angle.
something.
Hey, that is textbook right there, Glessner.
Well, watching him tackle, I definitely put him at receiver.
Play action. Nolan rolling out to his right. Keeps it himself, lowers the shoulder, gets out of bounds, pick up of about 7.
What kind of traffic is there out here? I say, well, that's when there's 5 cars at the stop sign and we might get a touchdown.
Speaking of traffic, some black and orange jerseys, a convoy for Martinez. His defense will get another opportunity after Montana State has gone back to their bread and butter. And 2 quarterbacks.
Oh, got one.
There's Marquis Johnson trying to scoot forward. Marquis Johnson finally brought down.
Yeah, Keely Arnold.
T-World, so Vanaply, an official partner of the Pac-12, as the times continue to change for us, Nigel. Here's Mellott rolling out to his left. Mellott pump fake, he'll scamper out of bounds.
Here.
That's exactly what it is, a quarterback keeper, and stood up for Gould last kick. Much more hang time this time around. Gould will get a chance, tries to get through the first line, dances around, got blockers to the outside, cuts it upfield. Here's Gould. Another marvelous return once again, and finally knocked out of bounds.
Henley Bloomfield back in at left guard. We got a little reverse.
Here's Bolden on the end around. Read well, and a big-time hit by Reddy Short. Into the game. Martinez in the backfield. Josiah Irish out to the right in the slot position. Post route, dime delivered for the touchdown. It's Gould again.
Man, I think we're going to go for another Player of the Week award. They figured it out when Big 34 was toting the rock.
Steven Jackson was from Las Vegas, right?
And he was.
Yeah, a chance to showcase with the home crowd and an errant kickoff out of bounds. On the field, Tommy Mellott. Give him credit for how tough he is, because he's taken a lot of hits as he's rushed for north of 120 yards. This time dials in, finds Robbie Alston. And that's really one of the rare. As the first completion of the game longer than 10 yards for the Bobcats. Mellott this time trying to deal. That is picked off on the slide. The hometown hero, Jaden Grant.
And are now set for a showdown with the Trojans.
Will Branson the handoff. And the Beavers, as we said before, a stable of running backs. Marco Brewer out, and then we saw Henley Bloomfield went to the sidelines, and this time the handoff, Jam Griffin spreads it out to the outside, and another touchdown for the Beavers as they are pouring it on. State, how do you like the response from the Beavers on taking on a potential trap game?
Well, as that ball rolls out of bounds.
The quarterbacks have been the ones paving the way on the ground. Everybody else that's carried, it's been for negative yardage. Mellott rolls out, drops a pass. Derek Snell there for the catch. Snell trying to carry a couple of Beavers with him out of bounds, and a nice little pickup for the tight end into the slot position. Mellott fires outside, and an excellent catch on the sidelines. That's Alston hauling it in.
Yeah.
3rd down for Montana State. 2 receivers up top. Mellott He'll launch one up top, and a remarkable catch. Wow. Going up and over. Willie Patterson making the big play on the outside.
And that's the guy they've been trying to get the ball to earlier. Rajon Wright got an interception trying to feed this ball outside. Willie Patterson, he's been their big play guy. You watched different games, whether it was McNeese State, Morehead State, acrobatic catches. This is really nothing new for this kid.
Snell trying to work to the corner of the end zone. Mellott will keep it. Mellott has to run, puts it on the ground, tries to dive forward. That'll bring up 4th and about 1.5 for Montana State. About to say.
Got a little unbalanced quad. Yep. Chambers in the middle.
Chambers takes the direct snap, and Chambers will muscle forward for the touchdown, his 2nd of the night.
I'm not going to lie. The Magic 8-Ball said Chambers up the middle, and I got nervous. Fake talk to the coach, something's wrong play. And it's like
easiest play from
Mellott says, go ahead, man. To come watch their Beavs, and as much as the fans have mainly stayed as Josiah Irish converts for the first down for the Beavs.
Against SC next week, as Bo Branson's going to keep it himself, and high-stepping, galloping, and sliding. Rule, as we like to call it. Some quarterbacks last year would fake that slide, as Shannon with another carry trying to muscle his way forward. 3rd and 10. Bo Branson, pressure coming. Stays in the pocket, delivers a strike. Here's Dunmore racing across the middle of the field. Finally corralled. That's James Campbell who has to wrap him up, but the pitch outside. Shannon trying to lower his shoulder, and that is a big-time hit delivered.
As you'll see, 87, and but the big hit.
That's DiAgostino for Montana State. The backup safety lowering the shoulder, delivering the hit.
Converting their 3rd downs, and here's another one, 3rd and 5.
Well, Branson, the handoff. Here's Griffin. Griffin spinning through the first tackle, fighting for the first down. And Griffin going to pick it up. But Branson under center, hands it off. Shannon right up. 10th touchdown on the evening for the Beavers.
And I tell him I'm still scarred by his punt return for the touchdown, the game to win. Then we got him a few years later, 33-31, and then you think about the Greg Lake.
This is the app with the kids whenever we're calling a game. So there's opportunity there as a nearly blocked punt. Lots to talk about for the Oregon State special teams and some stuff to clean up, of course, but Paper's team.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the maturity of this football team, of going out and handling business, the culture that's been developed under Coach Smith. And nothing but bright skies down I-5 as they head back to Corvallis for a Pac-12 showdown for the ages on Pac-12 Network next weekend. I'll be there.